In my 20s, I was finishing up my bachelor's degree. I had just finished a wonderful project where I had gone to the University of Amsterdam for a semester. When I returned, my professor helped me to put it all together to gain 16 credits towards graduation. One of my professors came to me and said, Allison, I really love the work that you did on this project. It's well deserved your credits, and I'm authoring a book about the subject. I'd love for you to come on and collaborate with me, and I'll even give you credit as a co-author. Well, this was great news. I was a young person. I hadn't even gotten my degree as yet, and here he was making this offer to me. And my response was, thank you, but no. I look back on that day and how significant it was that I was asked to do this wonderful work with this really wonderful academic person. And I'm like, why? Why did you say no? Well, I didn't realize it back then, but I was suffering with a degree of imposter syndrome. There were several things that were going on in my mind at the time when he asked me. My mind was like, oh, how sweet. He wants me to do this with him, and he's just being nice to me. I had no one around to tell me, people just don't offer you opportunities like that because they're being nice to you. I had no one to say to me, he sees something in you that you just don't see in yourself right now. So I turned down that opportunity. Looking back on it, I needed a mentor. I needed someone who was going to be able to say to me, look, this could be a stepping stone to you owning your own business, to you being an author, to you being a professor, maybe a therapist. There are all these great, wonderful opportunities that could open up, these doors that could open up for you if you take this opportunity. I didn't know that. I did not have a vision of myself beyond a very limited thing. I knew I was going to be successful, but my success was going to be like from here to here, not here. I didn't have a coach. I didn't have somebody who was going to say to me, let's look at your abilities. Let's look at your skills. Let's look at your resources. This gentleman was one of the resources that I didn't recognize at the time. And I didn't have a coach to say to me, what are the limiting beliefs? What are the things that are holding you back from this opportunity? What are you afraid of? What are the things that are causing you to say no to something that could open up so many doors for you? I had friends and I had family that were very supportive. I had people who always told me, hey, you could be whatever you want to be. But I had nobody to open wide the doors of my vision for me. Today, if you don't have a mentor and you don't have a coach, try and get one or the other. If you've had a mentor, go back to your mentor and talk about what's going on. If you need a coach, get one. If you could get somebody who will help you to be able to recognize opportunities when they arrive and help you to say yes. Yes, when everything in you says, can I really do it? This is too hard. That would be awesome. That's the person that you need in your life, in your corner, who could unravel for you some of the limiting thoughts and beliefs that are constantly playing in the back of your head. Some of that you're not even aware of. I didn't know back then what I didn't know. This is why I believe so much in mentoring. I mentor girls, and I've done it for over 10 years. I mentor these young minds so that they could have an expansive vision of who they could be in adulthood. And that's why I got into coaching women. I love to see women who have ambition and they have a vision for a business or a family life, something, and they're just not sure how to get from here to there. And I love to strategize with them to be able to help them see what they already have. Everybody's got something. And I like to pull that out and say, this is what you already have. What prevents you from using it? And how can we get past that? Life is filled with challenges. And it's only by embracing those challenges that you come to growth. being visible in a video and being on a YouTube channel, this for me is an area of growth. This is not my sweet spot. This is not what I'm comfortable with. I'm comfortable one-on-one, you and I in a session, talking, getting things moving for you. I'm a much more comfortable person. This is awkward for me, but I challenge myself to do it, because if I don't do this, you would not know who I am and you wouldn't know what I'm able to do. So this is where I invite you to look at your dreams. Are they too small? My tagline is dream big, set goals, and take action. I want you to have those big, expansive dreams. I want you to be able to have somebody in your corner who could help you strategize them, take them from up here to something that you could share with others, and then take some action on them. And that's where sometimes it's very hard, because it is so difficult to get past your belief that maybe you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not worthy enough. Yes, there are things that you may need to do to learn. Maybe you don't know everything. I don't know everything. I'm still growing and learning. I'm still challenging myself in the areas that I'm uncomfortable. But that's part of it. If you don't challenge yourself to grow, you become stagnant and you stay small and you stay in these little boxes. That's my message today. Stop missing opportunities. Recognize them. Challenge yourself to grow in them. Get someone who can help you to do all of that. This is Allison Bonella, your Focused Life Coach. Dream big, set goals, take action.